مساء الخير واهلا بحضراتكم ولقاء اسبوعي يتجدد وجناب السفير. والحقيقه حلقتنا النهارده هنتكلم فيها عن دوله من دول البلقان، هي جمهوريه لاتفيا. الحقيقه احنا التقينا من قبل مع سعاده السفيره السابقه بجمهوريه مصر العربيه لدوله لاتفيا وتكلمنا فيها عن هذه الدوله، لكن احنا النهارده معانا السفير اللي موجود حاليا، اللي موجود هنا في القاهره من شهر مارس تقريبا، ومعلوماته عن التعاون بين مصر وبين لاتفيا وما هو تم فعلا في مجالات التعاون حديثا، لان احنا دايما بنحاول نتابع التعاون بين هذه الدول وبين مصر. وهيكلمنا برضو ايضا عن لاتفيا، عن الطبيعه الجميله، المساحات الخضراء والغابات الخضراء الجميله اللي بتشتهر بها لاتفيا. هيكلمنا عن البحيرات الكثيره والانهار الموجوده في لاتفيا بكميه كبيره، يمكن البحيرات بتتعدى احيانا حسب ما عرفت عن 3000 بحيره تقريبا و12 نهر، يعني عدد كبير جدا من المساحات الخضراء والمياه. فطبعا هذه الطبيعه الجميله بتنعكس على الشعب وبتنعكس على الحياه. المباني المعماريه الجميله، الطرز القديمه اللي بتعود الى القرون الوسطى، كل ده هنتكلم عنه النهارده. معانا سعاده السفير المارس بريدكس، سفير جمهوريه لاتفيا لدى جمهوريه مصر العربيه. Nice to meet you, sir, and welcome in Egypt.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here and to participate in your program.
Thank you for your coming and talking about Latvia, talking about the cooperation between Latvia and Egypt. We will start about your diplomatic career and about your diplomatic stations before you're coming to Egypt. You have been here since last March.
That's correct. I arrived in March this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm accredited with President Sisi in July 1st this year. Before coming here, I worked as a Director of Security Policy Department in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Latvia, and I held various posts in the ministry. I was posted to Belgium, Brussels, United Kingdom, London, and Washington, D.C., United States, where I was Deputy Chief of Mission.
So Egypt is the first Arab country you come for it?
That's correct. I'm very happy to be in Egypt as ambassador, and this is very important central country in the region, and for Latvia to be represented in the region, which is a neighbor of European Union, is crucial. And of course the position, the embassy in Cairo was opened for this reason in 2007 for Latvia to be in the central place in north of Africa, and for us it is the first embassy in continent of Africa.
Thank you for your coming, and we will talk about Latvia a little bit, about the green forests, about natural parks, about lakes, rivers, this special nature in Latvia.
Yes, we are very proud about nature and our national parks, which preserve nature and which provides a place for people of Latvia and international visitors to see our green forests, which cover more than half of Latvia, which is a very high percentage among European countries. We have even wild nature, which is untouched by humans. It is a place where we can connect with our inner self.
Yeah.
It is a place where
I think this reflects on human life in Latvia.
That's correct. That's correct. It's also provides a place to relax, also for medical purposes. Many Latvians and also international visitors have come to Latvia for medical purposes, to be closer to nature and to regain strength.
سعادة السفير الحقيقة بيكلمني عن الطبيعة الخضراء الجميلة وكمية الأنهار والبحيرات اللي موجودة في لاتفيا والحدائق الحيوان المميزة جدا والمحميات الطبيعية اللي موجودة هناك واللي بيجي ليها السياح من خارج لاتفيا وسكان لاتفيا نفسها، وقد إيه ده بينعكس على طبيعة البشر هناك إنهم بيستمتعوا بالهدوء يعني التمتع بالطبيعة. طبعا لما بتكون حولهم من كل مكان طبيعة الشخص أكيد بيبقى فيها سكينة وراحة. We'll talk also about the historical places in Latvia, about the buildings coming from middle century. So we will talk about this.
Yes, indeed. We are happy to have almost, let's say, our capital, Riga, was founded in early 13th century. And we are fortunate to have preserved many historical buildings in our capital city, Riga. Old Riga is a favorite place for tourists and visitors to visit. We have German, Polish, Swedish, Russian traditions and buildings from these different eras preserved in Latvia. That's something we cherish, and that's something which can be visited and seen today as well. The preservation of these buildings are a very important part of our heritage, our efforts to strengthen and to show to the world and share these experiences.
So we will start to talk about the cooperation between Latvia and between Egypt. As I said in the introduction, we met before the previous ambassador. We talk about the cooperation. So we will check what had happened till now. What about the cooperation in information technology and communications and education? Because it's very important these days because of coronavirus, and we will use this technology to contact with each other in education and in many fields.
That's true. The pandemics has highlighted the strength of technology, which can be used to mitigate negative effects of pandemics.
We use it in many fields now.
Exactly, in many fields. And we consider in Latvia that we are, as we call it, ahead of the curve. We use communication and digital tools in education, in health. Very soon, when crisis started, we initiated special TV programs, special apps, online tools for our children to use effectively, and it was recognized internationally as very effective ways to cope with the crisis. The same in health area, where we constituted our first nationally endorsed contact tracing app, Stop COVID, which is used in Latvia to trace the contacts. The same, there are Latvian companies who have very quickly offered different tools like wireless thermometers, which provides very effective and clinical grade tools to monitor health of humans. So these are different tools where we adapt and show our readiness also to share with the world our experiences.
Second, After technology and information technology, we'll talk about food. We'll talk about agriculture and food manufacturing, and about the cooperation in agriculture field between Latvia and Egypt. How is it so important about fish and dairy processing, about all these fields?
Indeed, we consider that we have very strong and also ancient traditions of farming and fishing in Latvia. We have been blessed with a very favorable climate, being next to the coast of the sea, which provides our agricultural products possibility to be very nutritious.
We have thousands of lakes,
exactly,
and many rivers.
That's true.
Yeah.
And the products are very nutritious. We have 4 distinct seasons in Latvia, so which provides, for products time to ripen and be very useful for consumption. Agriculture and also forestry are the main export areas for Latvia to Egypt. These 2 industries provide the majority of our exports. We provide, for example, plant-based products like fafa beans, which are sold in Egypt. We provide very high-quality oats to Egypt. We, on the other hand, we enjoy Egyptian oranges.
Yeah.
We enjoy strawberries, watermelons, which in the wintertime are great. So it works both ways, and this area definitely is something where more can be done. Latvian food producers are very strong in Latvia. It's one of the leading industries, and we have more areas, more industry, more products which can be shared, like milk products, milk powders, meats, beverages, different grains. These areas these products are on our, let's say, radar. The embassy will also put an effort to share and to do more in that field.
We'll talk also about tourism and the cooperation in tourism field. We'll talk about the touristic places in Latvia and touristic places in Egypt. And your impression about these. I know you don't have time to visit many places because of COVID-19, but I hope you will.
Thank you. I'm definitely looking forward to see more of your beautiful country and to learn more about rich history. And my family also looking forward to see more about Egypt and visit different places. In Latvia, we are very proud of our nature, as I said. Half of Latvia covered by forests, a lot of lakes. We have beautiful also seaside, which in summertime is very nice. Of course, we know that your beaches are great. So this is something, in our case, seasonal, more or less seasonal. The tourism, of course, is impacted by COVID. Before COVID, Egypt was one of the top destinations for Latvian tourists. And Latvians love to come here. Hopefully, when the situation will normalize, we will see that this is possible again.
I hope so. It will be better the next days, but maybe after winter in March, maybe. So we'll talk again about Latvia and about the traditions of Latvian people, family life. You have your family here in Egypt with you, as you said to me.
Yes, that is correct.
You have a daughter and a son?
Daughter and son, and my wife, they are all in Egypt.
How old are they?
10 and 14.
Yeah.
And we all together have, as I said, we didn't have much possibility to see around, but we have started with pyramids, and daughter loves horse riding, which is great here in the desert.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
a fresh air. There is no.
No, exactly. This is great. This is something where we love to do more, and we are looking forward to do more.
What about family life in Latvia? About traditions?
Yes.
About how to treat with each other? About the reflection of natural atmosphere, as I said, about lakes, about green life.
Yes,
all around.
People in Latvia are. When you meet Latvian, it's not always open book approach, but
like German, little bit.
Maybe so, but when you know better, then Latvians can have long, lasting, lifetime friendships. We may say so that we smile internally very often, more than externally. Family traditions are of course, as in many countries, important. We have a lot which we have preserved through ages of our ancient traditions. We are very proud of that. We have very important festival, Midsummer Day Festival.
What about the most important festival in Latvia?
Yes, the Midsummer Festival, or Ligua, as we call it.
Ligua?
Ligua is very important. It celebrates summer equinox of sun, the shortest night of the year, and where we are in north, it's very important. There are also traditions which are part
what
of
do you do in this festival? What's the customs and the traditions
all the country goes out of the cities to countryside.
Yeah.
And we have different traditions. We have bonfires. We sit around bonfires. We sing songs. We love singing. We are, I think, unique in that sense in the world, that we have preserved very strong tradition of folk and traditional singing and dancing. We have regular festivals where thousands and thousands of people come together and sing on one stage. That's a beautiful sight, and we are very happy to preserve it.
So I ask you about the cooperation in culture field between Latvia and Egypt, because you are talking about folk and about dancing, about traditional songs.
We have been very fortunate to have arts and music connection between Egypt and Latvia. Latvian artists have visited Egypt, performers. Egyptian performers have also visited Latvia, and embassy have initiated in the past visits of Cairo Opera Ballet Company artistic director and also maestro of orchestra visiting Latvia. We are very happy for these contacts, and we hope that in the coming months, inshallah, Latvian artists will be able to come again.
Before I end my episode, I want a brief about your cuisine, special Latvian cuisine.
We have mix of traditions, Latvian, German, Polish, Russian. It's very often described as cuisine which relies on a lot of peasant traditions, but there are a lot of plants, meats. We also have a special kind of sweets, skrandalauši, which are very unique to Latvia. We are very proud to share, and in Riga there are many excellent restaurants which provide opportunity to taste cuisine.
Thank you for your good speech about Egypt and the cooperation between Latvia and Egypt. I hope it will be better in the second month, inshallah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this opportunity to speak with you.
Thank you, sir. I hope you enjoy your stay here in Egypt and can visit much places in Egypt.
I am looking forward. And embassy is definitely looking forward to strengthen cooperation between Egypt and Latvia, and to find new opportunities, not only in culture but also in businesses between Latvia and Egypt.
To know more about Latvia.
Private sector. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. في نهاية حلقتي الحقيقة أعزائي المشاهدين، وبعد ما عرفنا عن جمهورية لاتفيا وعن المباني المعمارية اللي من طرز قديمة تعود إلى العصور الوسطى، عن الحياة هناك وعن قد إيه احترامهم للعادات والتقاليد والأعياد اللي بيحتفلوا بيها هناك. بيبقى في عيد في بداية الصيف، بيتجمعوا بيروحوا الريف وبيشوفوا أقصر يوم موجود الشمس فيه. يعني ليهم طقوس وعادات وتقاليد، في تبادل ثقافي بينها وبين مصر، في تبادل في مجالات كتير زي ما قال سعادة السفير في التعليم والتكنولوجيا، خصوصا دلوقتي الاتصال عن بعد والتعليم عن بعد، والتكنولوجيا بقت هامة جدا في الفترة الحالية. التعاون الزراعي، التعاون في مجال السياحة. كلمنا سعادة السفير عن كل هذه الأشياء وعن الطبيعة الجميلة هناك اللي أكسبت الشعب اللاتفي طبيعة خاصة من السكينة ومن الهدوء. بنشكر سعادة السفير المارس بريدكس، سفير جمهورية لاتفيا بجمهورية مصر العربية. استنونا دايما وكل ما هو جديد في جناب السفير، فإلى اللقاء.